Good day, boyos. It is not a daily check-in with John V. I'm gonna do something else a little special today. I'm gonna go on the forum, the MISC, and I'm just gonna speak about different users and my initial thoughts about them and what I think of them, what I think they're like in real life, and such. I will likely tag in the video on the thread who I spoke about, so you'll know if I spoke about you in case you want to check it out. So, looking at the forum, I see Jughead. We already spoke about him. I'm not going to speak about people who are red or near red because they're probably a faggot or they're basically a fledgling in training, right? Um, I've spoke about Explosive Midget before, so we'll skip him. I don't know that guy. Don't know that guy. Misk Detective. Um, what do I have to say about Misk Detective? Um, he doesn't have a lot of posts, right? I'm pretty sure he might be like a win sell alt. Um, that's not out of the question. Um, I really don't have a lot to say about him, other than I think he might be a win sell alt. John L. I don't really know anything about John L. What comes to mind about John L. is a very long time ago somebody said something about his bedroom being dirty and mistook my video or picture of my bedroom as one of his. And that's all I know about John L. He's an OG poster. He's got almost 40,000 posts, so he mogs me into oblivion. And he's got more rep power too. But that's all I really know about John L. And we have. I'm just going to skip the ones I don't know anything about. Hendrix Freak. He is on the John V reps for life list, right, in my SIG. So C-SIG. Um, I know a long time ago on the MISC, I asked publicly who I should add to my SIG as a reps for life user. And somebody did vote for Hendrix Freak. I didn't add him at that time. Much later, just recently, I did add him to my reps for life. So he is on there. He's on the good list. He hasn't repped me in return very often. I think he has a couple times, but that's it. And he's got a huge amount of rep power. And Goba, everybody knows who Goba is. He's got a hell of a lot of posts, almost 60,000, a lot of rep power. As far as I know, he's a tradie. You know, people make jokes about him all the time. They'll have like a picture of somebody doing a roof or something, and they'll make a joke about how it's Goba. So, don't know them. There's me. Let's see. Who else we got here? Do 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 do. Iron Manlet. I don't know anything about him or her, whoever they are. Average Kenneth. Now, Average Kenneth, I'm guessing just returned to the MISC after being away for a long time. I think they've been fooled into thinking I'm a Chad because they see my Avi, but I am not a Chad anymore. Because Average Kenneth did rep me the other day when I responded to one of his posts, and I feel he only did it because he thought I was a Chad based on my Avi. So, yeah. But other than that, I don't know anything but Average Kenneth. I just know that he had another account while he was waiting for his main account to be approved, and he got warned by admin about how he wasn't contributing to the forum. So that's all I know about him. Who else we got here? Oh, fucking Godfred. Yeah, a lot to say about Godfred. A land Chad making several hundred K a year. He has a wife who is 6 months pregnant, apparently. Um, he's always talking shit about people on the forum, always giving me shit, making me seem like a real low life scumbag character when I'm not. So he's got a lot of posts, almost 60,000, a lot of rep power. He's an OG misker. I got no problem with Godfred, just that I think he's kind of a cuck. Right now, I think he's got a bit of an issue with me. I think I make him insecure because I post pictures of what I used to look like and talk about working at a insurance job, making several hundred thousand a year possibly. And if that became a reality and I was making several hundred thousand a year, I would definitely have Godfred come live with me and mow my lawn and stuff. And you know, it's the way it should be. He'd be working for me just like it would have been 150 years ago, right? So it's only fair. I'd treat him really good. I'd give him a place to sleep in the barn. So, but moving on, let's see here. Pink. Pink is kind of an asshole. He's got a hell of a lot of posts, over 60,000, quite a bit of rep power. He negs me on occasion for no really good reason. I think he's like a closet incel. I think he's secretly pissed off at the world for some reason, and I think it's mostly because he's a manlet. I'm guessing he's like 5'5". He does make some quality threads, like with food and stuff like that. But the big thing about him, he really seems like a closet incel, somebody who's secretly mad at the world. Um, and I think it's because he's a manlet. That's what I think about Pink. Super Hercules. Don't know shit about them, even though they post a lot. Who else we got here? Steffo. Now, with Steffo, I don't know a lot about Steffo. I think he's an old man. I think he's like an old cell, older than me, like in his 50s. Talks about slaying sleuths that are like 50, 60 years old. And I know when I had an alt account on Old Misc, because I was banned, he was one of the few people I messaged, and I thanked him for standing up for me. And he went on a bit of a rant because of it. I don't think he believed that it was actually me. But moving on, not bad, not Brad. Okay, he's an OG poster. Um, he's a very positive user. Very positive user. I'm surprised he hasn't been tainted by the misc yet, by the negativity and toxicity of the misc. Right? He seems to be one of my biggest fans. Even though he's not on my rep for life list, I often do rep him. He often reps me. He had a hair transplant just recently. As far as I know, everything's going great for him. He's also a salesman, just like me. I don't really have anything bad to say about him. So, moving on. Let's see. Who do we got? I'm going through threads. I'm bored. Well, I'm not going to talk about him because he's a red. Let's see. Pyram. He's got a lot of posts, surprisingly, for being a new poster. I don't really know much about him, so I won't say anything. Prismarin. Primar Primaris in. You know who I'm talking about. The chink. He surprisingly doesn't have a lot of posts. He does have a lot of rep power. Probably from the amount of pictures he's taken and stuff like that in regards to Pokemon and posting the same boxing video for 3 years. Yeah, I'm not scared at all. He's probably really out of shape. And as far as I know, yeah, he is really out of shape. Yeah, he's into Pokemon big time. He doesn't make a lot of money. He's posted his paychecks with bonuses. He gets like $100 bonus every month, which is nothing. His paychecks aren't very good either, but if it's paying the bills and allows you to buy McDonald's, great. But that's what I know about him, and I think maybe we'll cut the video off there. Almost 10-minute video. So peace out. I'll see you guys online.